So imagine say holding a PhD with no job on faso be na wo so. Ade na omusua no school mu sese no school ni na osua ade no onim de owia o de be ye. Oti school mu a osua but ono aka busan say ade na osua no wia adwuma be na de osua na wo de be ye a onim. Etiga na wo po mo bo man ne kapa university for. Wo po mo masanso Jimmy pa university for na. You just imagine oman a wo de ka more than trillion. Why should you go to school free? It's what was the free, automatically you are idiot. The free SHS implementation was not in the interest of the people of Ghana, but it was a political interest. That time no be kwa fumba, with me kwa fum kodo. Eh ni bibia wa fum we answer about bibia ko school. Obi kure ko school na second shin ataso. Ba ko na school mo sa o free school mo ha ye ma break ya no de America okwa fum. Etina ye de akrokro na ekro so munko school. So as at that time na Ghana any enough teachers ya. Ombetumi akira ade e school. Quick one, you mama nyama kwa ba cash more media. Now, after say Mahama na adwen say obe scrap teacher trainee allowance no. Say amino ka say adane political war. Now the question is it necessary say Ghana entua allowance for teachers? What is the importance of paying allowance to teacher trainees? Enti sa aban na ntua allowance na ma teacher for na school no omukọ a enye ya na ade na moni abre allowance no ho say too much. Eti without allowance no can't you go to school? Allowance na ya ahia sen na obeje oji allowance na de pa na ode koye se sen dia na ode se sika na kwakoye a woni abre allowance ho now de be ntikura na yetua allowance e ma teachers and a teacher trainees so dey the allowance the more why na dey buy. Now in 1960 na Kwame Nkrumah introduce sa teacher trainee allowance no as part of the educational policy in order to attract more people to the teaching profession, because as at that time no na ye ekuafo nko a na obi ampo peso boko school ye ekuafo nko obi enu na why na adwon so peso boko school. So as at that time it was there was a few educational elites that time I just say ubunku to dey pa obi achew ansa na wako school. Sa time na obi kwa afom ba otimi kwa afom kodo eye ne bibia wa afom owi ansa wa ba bidwala ko school. Obi kure ko school na second shin ataso ba wa ko na school mo sa o free school mo ha ye ma break ya no de America okwa afom, because as at that time na obi kure nim de ntia okwa school. Eni say wo force obi say onko school by that time na it say oh ha no ase na onim faso e wo so ntia say wo ha no etina ye de akrokro na ekrokro so omunko school. So as at that time na Ghana any enough teachers ya ombetumi akira de e school. So e be to say oman lack the adequate teachers ya ombekira de e school, because ubeko school kra na wunya teacher ni mpo na wakira wade enu ntina Kwame Nkrumah ye ne say ene ukọ school a se obi a obeko teacher trainee bia na yentua ne ka ene o introduce sa allowance policy no said be ya nkrofo be betimi ade akọ training college na like omukọ bedo say ombeko training college, because that time one pa obi ache opa na one krokro na onko ntina aya krokro na ye de krokro mo na omako iti I says kana yetua de mom no ye de mom as ebe jinja ebe boosti confidence amom metimi akọ school no enti na ye de mom so nje ti allowance na Kwame Nkrumah introduce ye o de mom say said be ya ombenya odo na ye je bi de akọ school na o metimi ba be kira de, because na ye ni teachers ho. Because over here 1960 the early 1960s now the total number of teacher trainees no messing almost be 4,427 BB. Enti enipa almost enipa be say 4,000 plus and now omoye under teacher training by then. But now look at the number of people are omoko training college. Why pa ne yasori a ye krokro say onko school, why na ne obi asori a opa obi che say onko school. Even application form kura na okoto no hwenebo application form keke no hwenebo. Even you can say obenya admission to school kura no bebrebe protocol any ska omutua ansa na omonya admission to schools no kura no enya asem ketwa. Eti nowadays obi mpa obi ache obi nkrofo obi no wako school enkrofo kura tua bribe ansa na omwako school. Kwame Nkrumah time no wie school na akokira de wie ya na ya post na akokira de bara nne enipa do send no mu wie school ya post wom enipa 1,000 wie school a how many of them any post omukọ fault ekoye ejuma. Eti enipa bebrebe ekọ teacher training enipa bebrebe gu training college eti bisa ho sɛ nipa dɔm na ɔmo akɔgu training college hɔ no ɔmo wie school a ɔmo bɛyɛ adwuma wɔ he school dan bɛmu na ɔmo kɔtena akɔyɛ sɛ adwuma allowance sika yi mo gye a mo mfa nyɛ hwee di na mo bɛdi ne kwa mo de bɛso tɔ ne mɛmfa so bia nso ɛho nhia ɛmfa mfa so bia mmerɛw. So what we have to think is we need to think about how we are going to put structures to employ the trained teachers when they graduate. The BIS Solia near the national issue, had done a political war. National issue near the done politics. National issue near the done politics. Instead of saying intellectuals, discuss about the possible solution to these situations, near German politicians, no more they are done politics. Now, or more, said we become only in Debia or school, no crana, no watch and against any OPBA. Now, there are so many young Ghanaians here who could have PhD and but with no job. So imagine say holding a PhD with no job. So bene also. Who could a PhD? Who could a master's degree? But utifie unye jumanye. Timfa so ben ene also. So ube kuta certificate, ube kuta degree, ube kuta PhD. Na unye jumanye. There are a lot of people in the university out there. The students even don't know what they will do with what they are studying. Adeɛ na ɔmo sua no school mu siesie no school ni na ɔsua adeɛ no onim deɛ owia ɔde bɛyɛ ɔte school mu a ɔsua but ɔno akasa wobusa sɛ adeɛ na ɔsua no wowia a adwuma bɛn na ɔde wosua na ɔde bɛyɛ a onim nti ɔne nam university hɔ saa wɔne bɛtena 4 years aso no wɔwie na yɛama no degree na ekuta no na ɔnya adwuma nyɛ na ɔne nam fie asa abɛda ne burden to the country ɛne ne family eti Ghana ha wɔpɔ ɔmo bɔ ɔman ne kapa university for they don't contribute anything to the economy. Oh, for more masan so Jimmy Pie university for now. The only thing a man say, we call university more level 200, more level 400. But what the obvious school we are not general lucky. Intimate she be and he say, I don't know what question. So when to me, no, who you man, and no one ultimately she say, you better target say, Oko university, not any day. It's on best study theory, on best study theory, they cannot put it into practice. So you shouldn't think about allowance. Think about how you will be employed after graduation. It is better to skip allowance and get job after graduation than to get allowance with no job. Because allowance is sika no kwasi asem kwa na mudi bedi enema mfa so bie ni so. Ana modi beso eyesen. Allowance ka na eyesen. Di na mo bedi mumfa mo bra papa bia emwa wo. So nti ya allow government no na won keep those sika no. No want me from putting up more structures. Said about who graduate here, when you baby it is better to do so. And the government will put up structures, buildings, so that when you complete that, and once you post it is better than say this kind of shows and what do around financial because of politics until you are forcefully implementing free SHS. You just imagine, Omaya would take more than trillion. Why should you go to school free? Ube we say what did I say your bubble send the free? Ubiako bubble send the ye be free. That be Bosia your bubble send ya the Bosian ye juma. Now for so I be a jumane sono. Ya the fasona kutia, not diakana than your capital. Sani a bubble send ye. It's who bubble send the way free, automatically you are idiot. But since yes, I hope I free such and enya. All the people will come after you. One can say, but I don't want to say because of political stupidity. You say, Inipana or Casadian, there be a bay for cra. Ubia oil lawyer be a becatcher or say, free SHS in the Diahotraba. In 2016, right after say a coup for the implementing free SHS in the pay, and an imagina started course, all the grosses rises up, and the price of good ne high key. And the price of goods in high key. Politicians didn't pay fair say na omo ye na politicians didn't pay fair say free SHS na enye because Ghana don't have the capacity to implement free SHS, but because of political interest, any political idiot, they just create a political tactic to score a political goal. It is say o man ebe fa ho kirem na ono na wini power no obeye ade bia obeye a ebe mana wini power no Say de mfa so bebre o man no, say de how bebre o man no, emfa no ho. Di ohia say wa win power. It is o man be kwakota ho hiahia ni ahokyerem. Na say wa win power, they will do it. They don't care about the consequence. So so de beba ne form ho. Because at the end of the day no, say how be about no onka ho because for a politician, we wies kana kogu ho. It is ahokyere ba na ne maboy de ono efa no be emfa no ho because obe enjoy. It's wo vulnerable Ghanaian no, wo na wo be sofa. It is a politician implementing him bi. Na say nema na o mo implement no, emwa o man na, we should voice out. Because MPP ka say obey free education. Na was nka ye te ade na say ade no enye Ghana time so say we free. O man ya wo de ka more than trillion. Now so obey free. It doesn't make sense. It think there was so many measures and keep putting in place here. At least if me ama school fees can e bo kra ba for no ko bi atumi afford it. But you say there be ye pay free. E wi ase ade be na ye free e papa. Politician bi ani Ghana ha obey ade bi ama na favor o man no rather than say in favor or no ankasa. Ade bi o mbeye bia no make sure say your first interest and I say your interest first. It's ade bi bo say politician be implementing no also make sure say onu be di Kenya so mfa so answer. It's omudi ka dwene omo mfa so ansa na omadwene oman no ho. It is a politician be a implementing system bi a don't think say we implement system na be boa. System na we implement no e ono an political interest into na o implement it. But o dwene say the oye no we de aboa. There be oye de aboa ono ne ho. So wo hwe Kwame Nkrumah ni allowance the allowance policy na o introduce ye na. It's so simple just to encourage people for them to go to school. But when free SHS now, it was implemented just to win power. It's the only implement free SHS. No more capitalizing on it to win power, to get your vote. The free SHS implementation was not in the interest of the people of Ghana, but it was a political interest for them to win power. So they only capitalized on it in order to win power. With all due respect, my name is Anandas. You can join the conversation by leaving your comment.